Welcome to No Excuse Terror. It's your girl Marissa here. Get ready to do another quick collective read for you guys. And I hope this video finds you guys well. If you're new to this channel, guys, welcome. Take a look around. You may like what you see at times. You may like what you hear. Whatever you guys do, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for your girl. So you at least know when your girl posting. Collective, I've been smelling sage all week. So, I got some sage, so I'm going to clear the energy. If you are returning to this channel, guys, welcome. All my A1 day was, you guys are not new to this, but true to this. You guys, help me get it from the ground up. I've been literally smelling sage, and it smells so good to me. Oh, my God. They need to make perfume into sage. It smells so good. As soon as it hits my nostrils, it smells so good. Let me clear the deck. Sage everything. I've been smelling sage all week, y'all. I'm not lying to you. I've been smelling it in my nostrils like everywhere I go. When I'm out and about, if I'm at work, I just start smelling sage. Even last night when I woke up, I was smelling sage. Like I dreamt of sage or something, so. Maybe my son was burning sage this week. I don't know. But I smelled it. And I was smelling it, so it's only right for me to light the sage. The first card I'm looking at is if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. So something is important for you, collective. And you may feel as if, well, it's just important to me, but it's not important to nobody else. Yeah, it's actually important. If it's important to you, collective, it's important to the divine. Collective, this is a general message. I'm just flipping cards. Whatever comes out, comes out. We're not asking that specific. So we're doing all signs. Earth, fire, water, and air. Please take only that resonate and leave the rest. 18 plus over here on No Excuse channel. My name is Marissa. You already know to govern yourself accordingly. 18 plus. Viewer discretion is advised. Because sometimes, you know, I have an adult mouth. I'm 48 years old. So, I got 5 kids and 17 grandbabies, all under the age of 17. Everything I say, I be shooting from the hip. Ain't nothing sugar-coated or watered down. What I tell y'all, I tell my children. My oldest daughter is 29. My youngest son is 18. I got a 29-year-old, a 28-year-old, a 27-year-old, a 26-year-old, and an 18-year-old. You know, I've been married 3 times. Just being transparent. Who is Marissa on No Excuse Terror? Somebody that was born 12/12/1977. Big Sagittarius in this bitch. Somebody that been raised by both her parents. My mama and daddy been together since they were 15. And they stayed together. And they married when they had my oldest brother, which is 60. You know, big Capricorn in that bit. Then they had 2 years, well, not 2 years, 10 years later, after they had my brother, they had my sister. Big Aquarius in this bed. Born in February. 50 years old. My only sister. And then the two fire signs that had me, which is Aries and Leo. My daddy's an Aries and my mama's a Leo. And then, you know, they had the Capricorn first. Then they turned around and had the Aquarius, which is my sister. And then they had me. Big Sagittarius in this bitch. 12, 77. Then they turned around and had my brother, which is a Libra. But he on his south node right now, but eventually one day he'll get to his north node. Big Libra, October 19th or 18th, one of those. And then my baby brother, Virgo, September 19th. So yeah, my Sagittarius, my fire sign family, my mama and daddy, Aries and Leo, had the Sag, big Sag. I'm the only fire sign that they have. Now me on the other hand, I had my first daughter, the one that's 29, came out a day after my birthday. I was born on the 12th, she was born on the 13th. Look just like me. Right behind me. Right? Yeah. Then my second daughter, right behind her, was born the next year on the 3rd of December. So I got 2 Sagittarius, but I got 3 fire signs. My third child, which is a boy, he's 27 right now, and he was born July 23rd. And that make him a Leo. So I got 3 fire signs. Oh, my 2 girls and my oldest boy. And then my knee baby, he was born June 8th. So that's my Gemini. That's my sister sign. And then I got my baby boy. He was born 11/7, 2007. So that's I was born 12/12/77. He was born 11/7/07. That's my last child. I got my tools tied, did it all. That's when I was with his daddy. So I got 4 kids from the first husband, 1 kid from the second husband, no kids from the third husband. And now I'm single and celibate for damn near 4 years. Damn near. I learned a lot throughout the years. I don't know why I went to rambling about me, but y'all know a little bit more about me. I'm an old bird. I've been married 3 times. I got 5 kids. And I got 17 grandbabies. Because all 4 of the oldest, each one individually had 4 kids apiece, but my knee baby got 5. That equals 17 grandbabies. The last knee baby and his wife had were twins. A girl and a boy. God bless me. They be saying, I take things differently. Because, everybody, they perceive differently. Where they say, you can tell the tree by the fruit it bear. I see myself. It's like I may not have had what everybody else had, but I also was blessed to raise my 5 kids. Even half the times as being a single mom. I raised them up to all have their own families, doing their own thing. And I'm proud of each and every one of my children. They know that. My grandbabies, I instill in them what I want them to know. And I also teach them about the spirituality. My granddaughters, the oldest ones, definitely done flipped the cards when they were babies. They'll touch them cards. They know those cards. They try to figure out the definitions. They'll flip them bitches because I want them to know that. I'm going to instill in them. I'm not going to hide them for what they need to know. Anything I know, I'm going to teach my grandbabies. That's what I'm here to do. I ain't got 17 grandbabies for nothing. God blessed me with 17 grandbabies. And to see the age 48. To have experienced marriage 3 times. Way by South those days, when I was a karmic, when I didn't know myself, when I didn't love myself, when I had to figure myself. Those relationships did their job. Real shit. But the first card said, if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. Your life, collective, is important. It's important. It's out here about our possible knowings. It's like people may see that you know things that's impossible, even though you're a normal person like everybody else, collective. They see you as a person that puts they pants on one leg at a time like everybody else. But you just be knowing things. How do you see through the veil? If somebody want to do a background check, and then that's what I'm talking about. That right there, me being a grandparent, a mother, a sister, a auntie, a cousin, a child, a grandma, an ex-spouse. My life means something. And if I can learn something that'll make it better for the ones that's coming up after me, that's what I'm here to do. It first starts at home, and I got a lot. All of them know how to say, ma'am, yes, ma'am, no, sir. All of them, the boys know how to open up doors, and I don't care how small it is, they gonna learn how to be respectable and be gentlemen, and they know how to act when they're in public, and they know how to act when they're around grandma. And if I find out they acting up when they with their parents, they know it's gonna be a problem. My 4-year-old even to tell me, the 3-year-old brother, you know better. You know what grandma said, you know better. See, I'm instilling minds, because that's what they're here to do. Here for me to do, to teach them, to learn them. The things that were hard for me, they ain't gonna have to learn at an old age what not to do. They gonna know now what's expected. And I so more so believe in ancestors, and I believe that when I leave this world, I'm gonna be an ancestor. I'm gonna still be here because I'm gonna be over my grandbabies, over my kids, making sure they know. They gonna know 1111, 222, 444. They gonna know the signs and synchronicities and symbols. They gonna know what it means when that bird flew by. They gonna know. They gonna be able to interpret their own dreams. They gonna manifest what they want in life, and they gonna know how to protect themselves. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. They gonna know how to call their power back in any circumstance or situation. Especially in the emotional ties of relationships, because I had a problem with that. There ain't gonna be nobody doormat. They gonna stand for something, because mine ain't fit to fall for anything. Collector. I don't know why I'm saying all this, but if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. Let's get into it. Impossible knowing. So somebody feel like you know things you don't supposed to know, but it's because you see through the veil. It's a background check. So somebody looking something up, they get the message, and it's a message of concern. You know what I'm saying? It's a message of concern to someone right now while they looking something up. Collector. Hello, my lovely kings and queens. I love you guys. See that beloved light every day. Not just because it's Friday. What's going on? So you are a protected collective. Like a rare resource. Because if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. Ace of Pentacles is what you got protected. See, the divine is making sure that you straight. Even if you may feel like you just above water, everything is everything. Until it ain't no more. You keep your heart pure. You keep your mind on the right things. And what's the right thing is what the divine tell you is right. You be a good steward to what he has given you. Everything else gonna work out. This is what it needs to work out as you on this journey and in this process. When we was a child, we did childish things. When we become an adult, we put away childish things. And when we're in our South Node, we do South Node things. But when we're in our North Node, we put away South Node things. Those that have ears to hear, let them hear. You know what I'm saying? It's how you perceive it. Something here is an impossible knowing somebody talking about. They say you see through the veil, collector. And they did a background check. But you are protected. Though they did a background check, they should have known that you are protected because the divine said that if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. You are protected like a rare resource. Your Ace of Pentacles and all. King of Wands is here. King of Wands is on the board. So we got an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a fire sign. Specifically, but don't have to be. Somebody could be in a fire sign energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is observing you right now. They studying you right now. They trying to figure you out, collective. Because they said what you know is impossible. It's impossible knowing how you see through the veil like that. And we got this fire sign. Possibly, maybe that could have been studying you. And did the background checking. They was figuring you out. And they're getting this information that is concerning them. What? Because they find out if it's important to you, it's important to the divine. You are protected like a rare resource. Is your Ace of Pentacles. That is. Let's get in the message. They getting the message of concern what they talking. So somebody find out that they didn't see the patterns. Ace of Swords is here and seeing the patterns is in the reverse. So somebody found out that they thought that they had thought the way they thought. If that makes sense. Patterns is here, get on the board. So it's terms and conditions that do apply. With the terms and conditions that do apply, something had to be walked on a fine rope. Somebody signed to some kind of agreement. What they signed to? Something here about the Eight of Swords. Something here about somebody feel trapped. Somebody is trapped in whatever the fuck they did to get themselves trapped. Eight of Swords. Somebody's mentally fucked up in their head about their own decisions that they decided to make. These terms and conditions, though, did and do apply. It's something about collective when they got themselves wrapped in the web that they so finally weave. It was your liberation day. See, this King of Wands was observing you. Then this could be a male and or female. Take what resonates and leave the rest. They were studying you and they were trying to figure you out right. They were trying to look for the patterns. Somebody could have been talking about your family. But see, they didn't realize that you was connected to something bigger. And now they have to accept what you are. Somebody's observing you. This King of Wands, yeah. King of Wands out here looking at you. They blow, they baffled. But it's your liberation day while they trapped in their head. Yeah, this King of Wands still searching for the truth because they can't let something fly. They can't let something shake. They can't sleep at night, boy. They searching. They searching for the truth because they can't sleep at night. They in the Nine of Swords energy. But something about the patterns. But then they can't sleep at night as well because they know these terms and conditions do apply. But they ain't see the patterns. Because, see, they needed you to react. But that's a reaction that you never gave. See, they ain't see that you ain't respond to something. See, they used to looking for the patterns, but they ain't see you when they saw, yeah, the secret is out. Seven of Swords. So somebody was out here being deceptive, collective. Somebody was trying to get away with some shit. Now terms and conditions do apply for they stupid asses. Past, the present, the future. What is going on around you doesn't affect how you react. Inner struggles and choices. See, somebody searching for the truth on how you move. Something here about somebody was stuck in their head because they didn't realize you was already free of the past, the present, and the future. Yeah, the secret is out. Something here about your less urgency and you not quick to want to explain your stuff to nobody or none of that no more. It no longer matters the way it once did because you're protecting your energy now. Collective. You protecting your energy. It's an upgrade. I mean, you shattered the world's view. Or possibly maybe the one that doubted you. You upgrade now. You shattering the world's view. The ones that doubted you. You're not hiding because they are uncomfortable. You letting it be what it is. You sure not hiding on you. Collective. The humiliation ritual is null and void now. Because you have no feelings for a situation. They are officially collective. Officially banished out of you guys' energy. The past have to stay where it's at. And that's in the past. You ready for what comes next. Terms and conditions did apply. They know that you was liberated, collective. Once you realize how free you were, and once you healed a little bit within you, they know you was unstoppable. You're not needy of connections that you allow you to put yourself in something toxic. There's a fucking fly in here. Monitoring spirits. But yeah, you're not doing that no more. You're not bending over backwards for somebody that won't even walk 2 miles with your ass if need be. You know what I'm saying? You loving yourself and anything that comes with it, It's a cherry on top. You gonna love you and yours. Love yours. Hey. That's what we talking about. Loving you. Loving everything about you. And not dealing with no dumb shit. Right? Because your peace is your protection. And you gonna protect your peace. You gonna remain clear and calm and unbothered. Unshakable. Unfucking reachable. You gonna stay grounded. Because they tried to shame you collective into conformity. Who? They could have even invaded your space, possibly. But your presence is communicated clearly. Some hear about the unhealed emotions that they have. See, you've healed from whatever you needed to heal from. You know what I'm saying? You have the strength to rise through any uncomfortable and messy situation. And you no longer in an illusion or confusion. And somebody can't have you as an option. That's what it is. They ain't trying to shame you into being somebody's option. Now my collective flies. Look at that there. Flies. Fucking flying here. Flies. There is a resistance to change. Somebody need to face their shadows with comfort and grace. Somebody is no longer in an illusion. The illusion has been broken, collective. The intimidation has failed. You saw right through it. Somebody even tried to humiliate and intimidate you into some kind of conformity. Child, no, boo, please. This time, you didn't fall for it. You was not trying to do all that. You know your stuff. You love your stuff. You yourself. They can't shame you. Let's get started on the intimidation done failed because you saw right through it. This time you didn't fall for it. I'm trying to tell you. This time you standing up for what you believe in. You tired too. I know. Like, really? You really gonna size my shit? But this is all this is confirmation to set boundaries. And you did too, because the intimidation failed. You saw straight through them and you stood up for yourself. Something is huge is waiting for you, collective. Something huge is waiting for you, collective. But the divine say, do not rush to comfort. I know you guys want to be in a good relationship. I know you guys want to have peace. I know you guys want to be whatever you want to be that solidifies happiness to you. It's coming. Just don't rush it and don't compromise your integrity because the divine watching. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Something huge is waiting for the collective. Do not rush to comfort. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you what I told you. Thank you, Spirit. You guys has the victory card. You guys is good. You guys is great. You guys is seen. The divine see you as well. You're blessed. I'm trying to tell you what I told you, collective. Everything is gonna be alright. You've healed your emotions. You protect your peace. You're clear and more calm. Unshaken, collective. You grounded. And they try to shame you into conformity. Child, who in their South? No. Not the collective. We playing those tight games. You can see what remains hidden. You see them coming a mile away. It's like, what? This wasn't chance or even arrogance, but more so clarity. You already knew what time it was, collective. Yeah. They didn't notice it, though. You are not the same person you were this morning. So the clarity that you got, this wasn't even arrogance or by chance, but more so your calling. This is clarity that you have. The victory card collective. Cause they didn't even notice that you was protecting yourself. They didn't notice this. They ain't noticed it. And you are not the same person you was this morning. And you already suspected something. This is your season, collector. Low self-esteem. Say what? Because you already know the truth. Downloads. So you already got the downloads. That shit they was trying, them illusions, confusions only solidify and clarify the fact that whoever this was that was casting spells. Hello, self-esteem. Damn, dog, got to be more careful. Somebody got memories. They know they're in serious trouble too, though. Because now all they want to know is how did you know? Because they needed you. They wanted to swallow you whole, collective. They had a karmic debt, and this is confirmation. You were built for more. That's why you standing up for yourself and everything that you believe in. Let's get something. This wasn't by chance or even arrogancy, but more so your calling. That's why you got a 6 to 1. Ooh. Somebody is obsessed, child. Somebody is obsessed. The entire town, man, is concerned with themselves. The entire town that you came from, collective, or they know about you, that you grew up with, around, all them. This what energy they in. The entire town is only concerned with their own motherfucking selves, collective. They selfish and greedy. Man, these fucking imposters wanted you to experience some kind of karmic debt. Tried to swallow you whole. This is your confirmation. You were built for more, honey. And that's why you standing up for yourself. And that's why their ass is defeated, collective. Child. When you stand up for yourself, this is what happened. They flip on their motherfucking head. Trying to come with karmic debt, karmic control and shit, and memories. They know they in serious trouble because that shit didn't went nowhere. Them illusions and confusions. How did you know? Something here about laying something to rest. Something here about the stars. Aquarius energy. And something here about strength. So somebody gonna need the strength to lay something to rest because you're not in somebody's fucking illusion and confusion. Yeah, Shango is here. All praises to the Orishas. The Orisha of the thunder and lightning and fire dance and justice. So you gonna get justice, collective, for this fucking devil won't leave you a fuck alone. Go on about your business. Like, somebody is obsessed with you, collective. The fact that you out here single and celibate and doing your own thing, and this is a fucking womanizer and an imposter that wanted to keep you in the clouds about them. You are now receiving. You are now on the receiving end, collective. Yeah. That's why you so unbothered, unimpressed, and unfuck moved. You being unbothered, unimpressed, and unmoved, but clear words on the fact that they ain't moving you. Got their asses flipped. They did a fucking somersault. You unbothered by their fucking antics. Cause you see the shit coming a mile away, your foresight. You see something coming. Come on, you unbothered. Because you already know what's coming for you. Yeah, they were harvesting emotional energy and feeding on fear and leaving bitches hanging. Energetically draining. Trying to break a bitch down mentally. But they want your emotional reaction. That's why you hold in bed. That's why spirit got you like that. Because collective, you are the star. Right? And it's time for you to lay some shit to rest. And you did once the illusion broke. It's like at this point, this group of people is in danger. Because they know you was a star. You on the receiving end. That's why you unbothered. You know, and you got an ex-friend out here mad. Because of how unbothered you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not controlled by past actions, anybody hostility. And you're not trying to be understood. You're protecting your own energy right now. That's why this group of people is in danger. Because the divine will always try to steer you in the right direction. And they know you're divinely guided. And there is no countermeasure of divine authority. No one is coming back from the past. Could have a dream catcher. What's going on here, collective? They thought you lacked depth. You hurt their ego, though. Because you spread the light still. And you ripped through their illusion and they acted like they knew you. And somebody's a loudmouth critic to try to give you the evil eye. We're doing magic and curses. And should have left you the fuck alone. That's why they in fucking danger, collective. That's why. Bird brain active activity. They should have did the bird box move and shut the fuck up and move the fuck around. But no. Some fucking body, collective. Somebody tried it. Collective. Make sure you give your girl a big thumbs up. You already know what this is. And you already know what this ain't. Let's see what's going on. But you the star, you already seen something. As you stand pretty with your intuition. Their ego has been dashed and crashed because you are the star, collective. Year after year after year. Somebody's seen it for years. Your foresight. And they know that you are single and celibate, and they know the storm is coming in, even though they can't feel it. With that being said, somebody know that you ain't gonna always remain single around that bitch. That divine masculine and feminine is coming. Somebody's ego is now dashed and crashed around this bitch because karma is for all, good or bad. And the divine is demanding actual results. The storm is coming even though they can't feel the rain. And they just wanted to see something. What they wanted to see. Something here in the Hermit. Something here about somebody trying to go within. Learn something. What's going on here? They were trying to hide some work. Eight of Pentacles, something that they were doing with work. Now they can't move from it. They can't move away from it. They just wanted to see something. Now they stuck looking at whatever that is. The abundance, the flows, that's draw new to you, collective. That's what they, you know what I mean? They was trying to hide the fact that you was abundant and that things was flowing to you because they wanted it to flow to them. Yes, sir. What's going on? You finally understand now what's going on. Somebody replaying the conversation. That's that hermit energy. They going within. They studying something. They learning something. Something about this impossible. They said you was impossible. They said whatever you doing is impossible, but there's actual results. So they demanded actual results from somebody. You didn't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? You healed without permission. And somebody did some kind of work, child. They just wanted to see. And now they stuck. Demons. Slither when the light come on. Early detection. They asses stuck with some fucking demons that slither when the light come on. They treated you different than others, right? And now they're around a whole damn demon. Got to be more careful. A motherfucker can't move away from it. Then, ooh, they finally understand something here. They went in hermit mode. And they replay the conversation. Oh, 2 of Cups here in the reverse. Why something didn't work out. Because this impossibilities now. Look at me and this possibilities. Somebody thought they were going to do that the wrong way. They thought they were going to do some kind of work here. You might as well say the magician here in the reverse. They tried it. And you still didn't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? You healed without permission. And they treated you different from the others, and now they stuck on that. It's up, then it's stuck. They know what they did. 10 of Pentacles is here in the reverse. If this is somebody that you had a family with, they can't bring their asses back through. They cannot bring their asses for here with you. Not why you got all them pentacles around you. They deflated their ship. They flattened their boat. I mean, no. What I just said. Speak, spirit, no. The fuck? It's gonna be a no respectfully. Shit, not so respectfully. Get the fuck on. Move around. You're insulting the collective's intelligence. At this point, all the healing that the collective down went through, their eyes follow in disbelief now. Because they thought you would have been uncracked under pressure already by now. But they no longer having any access to you like they thought they did. It's a no, man. Like, what? All that work that they were doing is still a no. Right? Yeah. That's what that is. With this demon-possessed ass energy. All on the collective's top because you've been restored to freedom. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. A motherfucker want to understand that it's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. You're going to have to leave a bitch out in the cold. Give us something here on this no. Respectfully, it's a no. Like, gone on. You could be looking just like that. Like, man, I shouldn't even have to tell you it's a no. But since you want me to tell you it's a no, it's a fuck no. Going on. When it comes to this 2 of Cups in the reverse fucking situation. Partnership dashed and fucking crashed. And then you had a bitch down here doing work. I know they was doing work because whatever work it was they were doing wasn't no good work. All on your foresight and shit. Man, now they following in disbelief. I bet. Because you have been restored to freedom. Give us something here on you have been restored to freedom, and that's the truth. King of Swords energy. Come on now, you already know you've been restored to freedom. Secrets is coming out. You already know about that. Yeah, they were blaming each other and stuff. You're going to find out somebody was blaming each other. They point the finger now. But they can't outsmart you. They scrambling and they frustrated right now. They scrambling and frustrated, collective. whispering and shit. Just wasting time because the secret is out. They already know they got a whole hell to the fucking no. You just don't give a fuck no more. You know, you ain't got no more fucks to give. You ain't got no more emotion to deal with this situation. It's a no on the 2 of Cups situation. It's just a no. It's like, I'm not King of Pentacles there in the reverse. Somebody that don't have shit off ain't never did. They want to come in just to see what they can take and go on about their business. You ain't got nothing else to give. Right? I can't do nothing for you, man. You want $6 for what? I can't do nothing for you, man. You better, man, kiss my butt. I can't do nothing for you, man. I'm busy trying to do for me. I can't do nothing for you, man. That's the way the ball bounces, G. Base for your face, yo, man. I can't do nothing. Nothing for you. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, G. Let's see. Hot Topics is out here. When they think of the collective, they know the truth. When they think of the collective, they know the truth. They know you shoot nothing but straight from the fucking hip. You a big penicillin pill. You are hard to swallow, but you always the realest in the motherfucking room. They know the truth. Hot Topic. And they know the truth. It ain't no lies when this topic come up. It's like when they think of you, this ain't even nothing nobody even asked them. It's like when they get in their own thoughts, they know that you be telling the truth. Hot Topic, let's talk about it. When they think of the collective, they what? They get shocked in their head. They getting a reality check. This shit be big when they think about the collective. They didn't realize it yet, and somebody could be, when they think about you, they get terrified because you never demanded any attention. When they think about a collective, when they think about you're not pretending and you don't play it safe, they respect you quietly when they think about your collective. When they think about you now, when they think about you, they feel threatened though. And because you could be hard to manipulate and you weren't easily to influence. People be talking. When they think about you, they have to be careful, collector. Cause they think that you listening. Man, when they think about your collective, you're not pretending and you don't play it safe and they respect you quietly. And money can't fix this. When they think about you, they refine that you refined your skills and they know they can't throw money at you because you ain't a money hungry type of motherfucking individual. Cause they know you shoot from the hip. They know you be speaking the truth. Right? You're not answering your phone call. You come and ask the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You don't care. Not answering any more phone calls. They didn't want to tell you something anyway. So today is the day. They're confused and they're terrified now because they never could even motherfucking imagine. They feel like you were playing with them the whole time because Spirit understand how you feel. That's why you're going on to a higher opportunity with maximum readiness. You're going on to what's becoming. That's what's going on. This evening could be very significant. Somebody needs could be significant. Somebody feels you are just too much, but you can't help it. So, if you feel like the collective is too much, then that means you're a little bit too little. So, in energy, just take what resonates. You're not pretending, and somebody feel like that shit ain't fair. They feel like that's justice in the reverse for them because they can't hang you. They can't have you stuck to some shit they wanted you to be stuck to, but they stuck. They damn asses show can't move forward to nothing right now. And they just got to watch you be the divine, masculine, and feminine that you are with the Empress energy, and you're not pretending. That's who you are, and that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? When they look at the Ace of Swords, it cuts deep, you know what I'm saying? But this is divine timing for people to find these things out. They are had the confused, the terrified of things, but they never could have imagined. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to switch shit up because they feeling some kind of way. They feeling some kind of way to decide to work with the third party or work with group up with somebody over here in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's why the love is here looking like that. Yeah. So that was the choice that they decided to make. So this evening could be very significant. Somebody needs to be significant. It feels you just too much, but you can't help it. Yes, it's just part of your contract. It's just, I mean, they're going to have to take that up with the divine. If they say that you too much and this is divine timing. It's divine timing at this time. You know, like fine wine. Somebody was stealing your true child. And they hope that you would have been rotted in the ground, some shit. But you rose with receipts. And they can't silence you. Liars are always sweating. It's not adding up. Somebody knows some shit ain't adding up, but it's divine time for somebody to find out all that they need to know. You know what I'm saying? For the truth just set a bitch free. Yeah, up here acting confused and shit, but they realizing the rumors and shit wasn't even true. So look at that there. Oh, they was the one that was taking from you and causing rumors, and somebody felt a shift. When you ate a cups, when you walked away collected from them, you walked away was heard and felt through many timelines. You are in your 9 of Pentacles era, and your past is a test you didn't even know you were taking with the divine. What you say? What's going on? Someone is searching for the truth. When it comes to a breakup, someone can't sleep at night trying to figure out why you guys are no longer friends or etc. Lovers here in the reverse. Double confirmation. I now release any negative beliefs, blockages, curses, energy spells over my entire life and finances from this moment onward. Aki Aishe. It is your self-assurance. You're not what? Let me see. You're not how they pictured you. So this 2 of Cups, we're going to talk about it in a minute. But yeah, they're trying to tap into your emotions, your tree roots, your spiritual development. Not usually seen to the eyes of people. I am health, I am wealth, wise, divinely protected. Yeah, they were coming for all that collector. That's why you hold them back from this emotionally unstable motherfucking intruder. Because you a single, you in a single life and you could be celibate, and they following your journey and they knew you are authentic, but now they're trying to come back as this lover here in the reverse. You already know they full of shit, and they're trying to cipher. Spirit said, you are the divine. It's like, huh? What's going on? They were like, nah, they're trying to tap into your emotions. They can't. Because you're thriving and evolving in living process. Do not, what is that? Doubt was always about them. You see it for what it is. You rewrite your future and you can see around the corner and they wondering how you knew. You got too much wondering about you. You feel what I'm saying? Collective. You rewriting your future out here, Hierophant energy. You ain't got no time for no lovers in the reverse. You got the Page of Cups here. So, it's a message. It's a message. Somebody might want to try to grow something, try to tap into your emotions. This lover here in the reverse. Yeah, they see something they don't like. Somebody is investigating you. They know it's divine time and they know something has changed. Judgment has followed. They knew it. These dark ass witches that's connected to you through your bloodline will be blotted out. They knew it. The gates of hell would never prevail. Somebody knew it. They knew it, but they ain't stopping from trying. Now did it? They're concerned now and there's many regrets. Their reputation is at stake. It wasn't even standing beside you. They are afraid of being exposed. You're not lowering to their level. No one can sow lies. They continue to be, you continue to rise and be untouched conversations with malice. Not benefit anyone. They petty paybacks. You don't give a fuck what they talking. Cause they knew it. They knew it. They knew it, collective. They can't silence you. What's going on? Fresh milk, just like you is. They confessing how they feel now because you know your worth. What's going on? You were speaking up and they deeply admire you, and you are seen as a leader, collective. They ass under judgment. They talking about they knew it, and they ass under judgment. Why they sit there talking about something they see you as a leader? The gates of hell knew they couldn't prevail. They knew it. Something has been dropped. Something has been dropped. These conversations are malice. Somebody know you speaking the truth. Somebody, King of Wands energy. What's going on? Tower moment on the truth and clarity. Because the truth is spoke. The whole truth in that, but that truth. Somebody know about them conversations with malice. And they also know that you're not benefiting anybody with their petty ass paybacks. Because you were speaking up. And that's what caused judgment. Somebody know why. And that's what flipped them on their skip. I mean, defeated. Judgment. I ain't he already knew the gates of hell could never prevail, but I guess they wanted to see major changes is about to happen. You've been watching. They can't compete, comprehend, or compare. They asking through friends and shit, and it's harder to know somebody's background, but something in their past. So somebody ass can't get something to float. These conversations with malice. Because you're unaffected about their lies and deceptive ass ways, and a lot of people is because a lot of people know the truth when it comes out of this false ass person. Yeah, deeply aware. Public notice. Undeniable messages. Private matters. Yeah, something is being brought to the light. Let's talk about these public notices. Something is growing. Something has rebirthed. Something has burst back on the scene. Let's talk about this false ass person being kicked to the curb. Yeah, they around this bitch asking through friends. Yeah, they hard to find somebody's background now because they get kicked to the curb. Yeah, because something from their past. Something here about a leap of faith or a new beginning or just somebody's faith. Public notice. Public notice. The gossip turned to a waste of breath. Yeah, they wanted you to be relevant. Irrelevant or some shit. Child, they underestimated the foundation that you stand on, and no skins can sabotage. You are unshaken around this bitch. The divine sees what they are doing when they lurking in the shadows and they working against you. But it's okay. Because they seeing things that they are possessing. Their intentions was on you. The divine got that. You don't have to fear. Yeah, it's something about 10 years. When it comes back to you, it'll be tenfold, good or bad. So, because you got the Orisha Abatala here. All praises due to the Orishas. The father of all creation is here. Something here about your spirituality, your purity and your wisdom. Something here about your peace and your intellect. So, something's growing. And then we got this false person over here that's with energetic blockages and facing generational mindsets, and something here about abundance and trust. What they got? Archangel Michael is here and Raphael. There's some healing as well as some protection going on. Because somebody trying to bring up your past to clout chase, but they chasing spells to keep you single because you don't want they ass. You would never want their ass. You always had their ass left out in the fucking cold because you always know the fucking truth. And there's always going to be a motherfucking towel moment for their dumb asses. And this could be this motherfucking King of Wands back here. I don't know. I'm just flipping cards. Yeah, somebody could be asking through a friend, though. Where are you? They want to know. You are first of a new breed, but they can't categorize you into something. And something is clogged. Something here about predictions and officially verified. They trying to say you always accurate. Somebody said something, Clark. They said, Clark, that T. Child, no boo, please. Not that they trying to get on the bandwagon like they didn't already knew that's why they came for you energetically. Let's not forget. Tell them to move around. Collective, it's time for them to move around. Something about this community. It's watching you thrive. Child. Something here about hidden conversations about you. They still on the phone with them group chats. Child, they leave you up out them group conversations. This community of people. Because they were trying to destiny swap. That shit reversed. And then they need to go sit down because they're getting karma. Yeah, these people are revealing their true actions. That's why they asses left out the fucking criminals getting karma. Give me some here on the karma that's being got by these damn dumbass criminals. 201. So you got somebody that always be making plans and people be revealing their true damn intentions, but they scheming. Yeah, they always be trying to scheme, hold some shit. Fucking criminals. Always got their finger in some shit being rejected. As they should, because the light has been shown. Somebody done picked up on some shit. Come on now. They be trying too hard to be who they are. It's like they're not caring about their karma. But your kids know that you love them. Okay? Yeah, these motherfuckers is under judgment for conspiring against you. And named you as the enemy collective so they could hold back some pentacles. You didn't chase approval. They jealousy runs much deeper. Because it's not about what you have, but who you are. Speak spirit criminal. They thought you would have been ready to submit by now, when the anger failed and they tried to love bomb you, gaslight you, and flying monkeys gaslight some more. The betrayal cut deeper. The entire wedding was a setup, Operation Catfish. But you already knew because you the high priestess, so you already see straight through their stupid asses. Yeah, you understand. You didn't announce it. You just transformed. You evolved. You never tried to change anyone around you. You just survived and recovered what you saw. So, speak spirit. While they were making plans, you was moving around. You didn't chase any approval or none of that. Fake friends and family members, all that negative energy just been released from you. It's like you alchemized the sunlight. Like, this is the side of you they never expected. You're quiet was unintentional. Something about 7-7, your growth humiliated their expectations because they can't manipulate you. Yeah, they needed you to be small. And they wish they saw it sooner. Everything flipped on their stupid ass because they finally spoke you from your full power. So that everybody know what this is. And not what it ain't, collective. You already knew the entire way it was a setup. That assumptions painted your picture. Your intuition exposed their lies, and their timing was everything. So it's like now, divine timing, they know that you're not nobody to fucking play with. Because they was underestimating you, and your weakness was documented. You weren't confused at all, though. They thought you were an amateur, but the plot twist, your depth, vision, and intelligence. It's like, at this point, At this very moment, they knew they fucked up. Yeah, that's why you're not coming back that way. You evolve. You can't go backwards when you're moving forward. It's like, no. At this very moment, they know. And they can't bring their ass back right. Come on. Plot twist. Somebody that think they can overstep their motherfucking boundaries to be accepted in. Shit me. Plot twist. Somebody got to go through another cycle. And it ain't you collected because you've healed from the burdens, the baggage. Yes, you have. You also balanced yourself out emotionally. Even from things that you don't know. If it feel weird, you know how to ground yourself now. Somebody back here worried, brokenhearted because, you're still celebrating. Somebody not sure about that message, you know what I'm saying? It's all about self-love, new love, and the divine's love. Let's be clear. Yes. Yeah, you pay attention to the messages that's coming in, you know what I'm saying? You manifesting properly, protected, you know what I'm saying? You're not rushing. And somebody else that rushed it to their own demise and stuck in their own motherfucking head now because you're still moving forward to your Ace of Pentacles with preparation as the Queen of motherfucking Wands. And you have the opportunity to sit out there and look pretty with your investments as you walk the fuck away from any and everything in your past that come shady. You know what I'm saying? That's your balance. Collective. This is a good read. I think it's a good read. You think it's a good read? Collective, we're going to leave it there until next time. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend that's coming up. Everything's good. You see them coming a mile away, so it's like, at this point, what are we doing? Liberation Day, honey. Collective, I love you guys until next time now. Bye-bye.